What's up, Taiwan? Eventually, we are going to present Taiwan indie music. Concerning about the copyrights of songs, we may not able to play their musical works on air, but we will tell you where you could find their music or any places you might hear their songs. The first Taiwanese music we are going to introduce is 我爱夏天, means I love summer, which made me recall my school life after I started to work, played the guitar, and attended many music festivals around Taiwan. This song is pretty catchy, unforgettable. The guitarist who wrote this song organized the band named Tolaku. Actually, is Taiwanese pronunciation. The meaning is chuck, and it also contains a bit of negative meaning, referring some people are hard to please or get along with. The first song, Let Me Know About Them, is 你的电话, which means your phone call. 张国喜, the guitarist who composed the song, admitted this is a song for a girl he wanted to pursue. The Kaohsiung girl in the lyric did exist. He got a chance to perform at Zhongshan University while he was a college student. He met a type girl who studied in Kaohsiung. They talked on the phone almost every day. Therefore, he wanted to write a song for her. One day on a bus, he thought of many songs about the summer coming on market on his way to guitar class all of a sudden. And then he decided to compose a song for her, also related to summer. Tolaku was formed in 1996 and issued the first album in 1999. 欢迎托拉库. Though the most terrible earthquake occurred right after their album came out, the 921. Four big boys kept their own style, played and wrote underground music. The album company commanded them to attend TV shows to save the low selling amount. Yet, due to their naughty and unconstrained personality, they couldn't understand why they had to be cute or funny on TV. Why not just poster and be cool? Unfortunately, they dismissed in few years. Being a while after the band formed, the vocal, Zhang Guoxi, passed the pilot test, so Tolaku almost disappeared in music industry. However, according to the interview of two founders, Zhang Guoxi and the drummer Xiao Fan, they met at a church while they were students. They said the album company all just chose songs with market orientation, and this was totally opposite to the spirit of underground music or indie music. I reckon this might be one of the reasons this band went silent out of blue. Guoxi said, 你的电话 was the most disgusting song to him. But it's the song I started to know them. I like Tolaku because Guoxi sings furiously and naughtily, always interacts with audience on a stage. Of course, everyone is happy to be manipulated by him. And the melody of 我爱夏天 is simple and straight. It makes people think this is the song of him. The song represents his character. With this cool and punk personality, how could he bear not playing the guitar on the stage and composing songs? In fact, within 2004 to 2012, he had another band, Mojo. The main style of this band is heavy pop. Mojo issued the first album in 2006, 快歌一号. I've got to say the style is pretty different from old ones, published by the former album company. The rhythm is more powerful, but not too much. And you could sense Guoxi's naughty personality from the composition. My favorite is Just Sigh. It's quite like a cynical song for venting. The rhythm is heavier than pop music, and some bad words in the lyrics a bit ironic. The second I want to introduce to you is 虽尾道人. It contains a little more. They added a short part of Taiwanese traditional drama. The lyrics tell the traditional habits how Taiwanese worship gods, plus the sarcastic way to describe the bad luck situation. The first half part of lyric is the inner side of people worshiping gods. The second half is the contrary to the first half, saying the opposite situation and misfortune. And it's the main core of this song. In 2012, Super Sleeper held a third party in Taipei Arena. Not just Tolaku was reunited again, there were also many musicians who all got nominated in Best Music Group at the same year on the stage together once again. They opened the age of Taiwanese rock era. Tolaku came back on the stage, and they are active in many music activities. Also publish new songs now. You can listen to their songs on internet searching Tolaku on YouTube or Apple Music. However, if you wanna listen to Mojo's works, you might only search MOJO Mojo Taiwan bands on YouTube only. I'm afraid the result of English searching wouldn't be as small as searching in Chinese. Hope you will like the first Taiwanese band we chose to introduce. Thank you for listening to our podcast today. This is What's Up Taiwan podcast. And if you listen to our podcast a few times, you may notice one thing. Today is only Amanda, that's me, on the air with you. Because our second host, Raphael, he lives really far away from my place. He lives in the southernmost of Taiwan, so he couldn't come this time. And don't worry, you will hear his voice next time. And before we are going to say goodbye, I need to say thank you to some people who helped to finish these music episodes. The first one, Zhang Yang, one of the hosts of Guitar Soul on Facebook group, and he's a full-time guitarist in Taipei. And the second one is Lin Jian, the manager of EME Instrument Store in Taichung City. I must mention this guy to you, especially if you play any instruments in Taichung, even in Taiwan. If you have any question about the guitar or repair any instruments, you must go to find him. Okay, so thanks him to connect with Zhang Guoxi, Tolaku's vocal. Thank you so much. Then see you next week. Bye bye.
Ayo si me